Welcome back, my friends. This is Spiritual Health and Fitness. I am Kyle. It is December 2025. We're looking forward to a new year in 2026 being much better than all of the previous years of the 2020s. I think it's not a very tough mark to hit because there's a lot of room to go up from here. I want to talk today about, well, I'll just come out and say it. Failure is prerequisite to success. Nobody who is successful did not fail. In other words, everybody who is successful failed. And maybe now that they're successful, they'll have further failures, probably further successes as well. But failure is prerequisite to success. Now, I think this is mostly important because we don't see failures, okay? We live in a very materialistic society, a very superficial society, for better or for worse. What we see generally when we see stories of success is all the glamorous, glorious success. And we don't see the probably long list of painful failures that were endured prior to that success. The problem with that is that when we make a goal that we set out to achieve and we inevitably fail at the outset, we tend to, myself included, because we are so trained by this culture, we're trained to say, oh, I couldn't do it. I'm not like those sexy, successful people that I see on the television or in my social media feed. This may not even be an actively conscious process. This may be a subconscious process that you're not aware of. But obviously, it's something that needs to be overcome. And by keeping this idea in mind, that failure is prerequisite to success, when we get those negative times, when we get those sort of self-abusive moments where we say, see, I can't do it. Stop yourself, right? Very important to guard your thoughts. Stop yourself and say, no, actually, I'm one step closer to the thing that I wanted, because failure is prerequisite to success. Now, why is failure prerequisite to success? Because failure is how you learn, and learning is how you improve. A subject for a different and deeper episode, but we are here to learn and grow in consciousness. So you might make the argument that failure is even more aligned with the meaning of life than success. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that is true. Failure is more serving to the meaning of life than success is, because failure facilitates learning, which is what we're here to do. Now, if you make the same mistake twice, then you didn't learn. And that is the kind of failure that there's no excuse for, right? You fail once, you learn, and you're not going to fail me again. No, you need to now incorporate your learnings into the next attempt or the next set of actions that you take. And you may yet fail again, but ideally now you'll be able to glean some new learning, and now you'll be 2 steps closer to the goal. It's something I'm going to talk about a lot more, but training yourself to frame what's happening in your life in a context that is loving and helpful is a skill of the adept. It is a skill of a genius. It's someone who can see truth and understand what things really signify. I'll leave you with that.